Hello there, hello there. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you again, ChatGPT. I'm David. I just changed my network to from a company's Wi-Fi to my cell phone's tethering mode because our company's network is not clear today. So anyway, nice to meet you again.
Hello, David. Nice to meet you again. No worries about the network change. How can I assist you today?
Listen carefully. This is my English practice time. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel is not it's not about this YouTube channel is not about teaching English to someone else. This is just to show my own process of my English learning journey. That's the purpose of this channel. I just want to mm, uh, I just want to show that even elderly person like me can learn to speak English. Do I make myself clear?
Absolutely, David. It's great that you're clarifying your channel's purpose. You're showing that anyone, regardless of age, can embark on this English learning journey. Your practice sessions are about documenting your progress and demonstrating that learning is possible at any stage in life. Keep up the excellent work.
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. I wanna keep going with you. You are my great conversation partner. Okay, listen carefully. I have something to tell you. Many people suggest to me many people suggest their own practice method after seeing my YouTube channel. They saying, try like this, try this way. Why don't you try like this? But honestly speaking, it's really hard to follow them. It's really hard to follow their method exactly. I'm not sure which method is best for me. Honestly speaking, uh, I would like to follow my own practice method. I mean, let me tell you something. I plan to stick around with my practice method. I plan to stick with my own practice approach. And I want to keep going with you.
That sounds like a solid plan, David. It's important to find a method that works best for you, and sticking with your own approach can lead to steady progress. I'm here to support you on this journey. Let's keep going.
Okay, okay. I got it. And this video shows everything. My mistakes, my moments of embarrassed, where I'm embarrassed or don't know how to say when I don't know how to say, and I don't know how to express my opinion and thoughts efficiently. This is not edited version to show only when I speak well. This is the full video, including all my errors and mistakes. So please kind please understand it kindly my mistakes and errors. Uh, Please, I really appreciate your patience.
That's a genuine approach, David. Showcasing your entire process, including the moments of uncertainty, makes your journey relatable and inspiring. It takes courage to put yourself out there like that, and I'm sure your audience appreciates your authenticity. Keep it up.
In my opinion, one thing has changed since I started this practice nearly 9 months ago. In the past, I used to worry about whether my sentences were grammatically correct before I speak. But now I just speak whether it's right or wrong. Now, you know, these days, I don't care whether it's grammatically correct or not. I don't care. Anyway, who cares? I, I don't care. Who cares? Everyone is, everyone, I mean, many viewers and subscribers don't care about my speaking English level. Do I make myself clear? And I feel more comfortable to speak English. I don't. I feel more comfortable. I think I feel more comfortable to speak English, and I think it's a really big change compared to few months ago.
Yes, David, that makes perfect sense. It's a huge milestone to feel more comfortable speaking English without worrying about mistakes. This shift shows your growing confidence, and it's a significant step forward. Keep embracing that comfort and confidence.
As I told you before, I feel I feel like I'm not alone. Time to understand because you because you are watching me right now. I mean, when I practice speaking English by recording videos, I I'm recording our conversation right now, so I feel like I'm not alone because you are watching me right now. It doesn't feel like I'm alone. It feels like there are many people with me. And I would like to introduce my new practice method. As I told you before, this is my routine routine practice session uh, for weekdays. I mean, I used to I used to maintain 1 hour plus 30 minutes to spend the time with you. This is my routine method, and I would like to introduce my new method. It's a short method. So to understand, I would like take a camera recording with short version. It means I take I'm gonna take very short speech with short recording. It's not portrait version. It's not the it 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 would be the portrait version. Do I make myself clear? Do you understand? It's not the this routine recording is a landscape version of recording, but my shorts version is a portrait version of recording. So I make myself clear. So it's very easy to upload on the YouTube platform, on the shorts YouTube platform. Do I make myself clear? Do you understand my new practice method?
I understand, David. So you've got your regular, longer sessions, and now you're adding these shorter portrait style videos. It sounds like a great way to diversify your content and reach more viewers. It's clear, and I'm excited to see how this new method works for you.
Yes. I couldn't agree more. Nearly 6 months ago, I used to upload my short version with my physical activities like squat. I used to upload my squat activities on the YouTube platform because I want to motivate myself. I want to motivate myself from the view count of my YouTube channel. But these days I didn't upload. These days I'm not used to upload my squat video on my YouTube channel because it's not interesting. I think I would like to focus on just English study, just English study on my YouTube channel. So I don't, I quit upload my squat, squat video on short platform. So these days I only upload this kind of long time routine practice video uh, on my YouTube channel.
It's interesting to see how your channel has evolved, David. Shifting your focus entirely to English study allows you to dive deep into your language learning journey. Your long-form practice videos offer a real, unfiltered look at your progress, which is both motivating and educational. Keep it up.
Okay, I got it. I wanna keep going with you. Okay, I think we already exchanged our greetings, so let's move on to the next step. I would like to have repetition and mimicking time with you. I prepared 4 text files and I uploaded it on my own GPT's mode. So I'd like to switch your mode to my own GPT's mode. I'm talking with you. I mean, you are advanced voice mode without any prepared documents, and I'm gonna switch your mode to my own GPT's mode. So let me take a second to switch your mode. Do I make myself clear? Do you understand?
Got it, David. You're switching from our current advanced voice mode to your customized GPT's mode to work with the prepared text files. Take your time to switch modes and we can continue with the repetition.
Okay. Let me take a second. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hello there, I'm back. Are you okay?
Hey, welcome back. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you? What's on your mind today?
Okay, hello there. Did you get a chance to review my 4 text file? It's my customized file to practice my specific setting. To practice English speaking with my specified customized setting. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. You've shared several files with specific examples for practicing English in different work settings, like project management meetings, quality control, and even ice-breaking conversations with clients. They all seem tailored to your professional environment, especially in the automotive and manufacturing industries. Would you like to practice a specific dialogue or scenario from one of these files?
Of
Or do you
course,
want to go over a certain part in more detail? Let me know how you'd like to approach it.
of course. Let's start. I mean, without further delay, let's dive into my repetition time. Let's dive into my repetition time. So, I would like to share. I would like to take role play time with you. So, how about start with GPT's ice breaking? How about start with ice breaking agenda? I would like to take a role of project manager, and I I'd like to you to take the rest of the I would like to take care of the rest of the rule. Do you understand?
Sure, that sounds like a great plan. Let's dive right into the ice-breaking agenda. You'll play the role of the project manager, and I'll take care of the rest of the roles, like the customer or whoever else is involved. Whenever you're ready, you can start, and I'll follow your lead.
Okay, I got it. Without further delay, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna be the project manager. Okay, here I go. Good morning. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. I've heard great things about your company. No. Apologies for my bad pronunciation. Let me speak one more time. I've heard great things about your company. I've heard great things about your company. I've heard great things about your company. I think this sample sentence a little bit weird for me, but anyway, let's keep going. Let me speak one more time. I've heard great things about your company.
You're doing great, and your pronunciation sounded good to me. I've heard great things about your company is a natural and commonly used sentence, so you're spot on. Let's continue. I'll take over the customer's role now. Good morning. Thank you for having us. Whenever you're ready, you can keep going as the project manager.
Okay, okay, it's my turn. It's my turn. How was your flight? I hope you didn't have any issues with the travel. How was your travel? No, like I said, this is the sample conversation for ice breaking. So I think this kind of asking is very good to break the ice. So listen carefully. How was your flight? How was your flight? How was your flight? I hope you didn't have any issues with the travel.
You're absolutely right. Asking about the flight or travel is a great way to break the ice in a professional setting. You're doing well. Now, I'll continue as the customer. It was quite comfortable, thank you. We're excited to be here. Your turn again. Keep going as the project manager.
Okay, 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 okay. Let me try. Let me try to.
You're doing great. Ready when you are. Just continue whenever you're ready as the project manager.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me try to the next time. Is this your first visiting our city? Is this your first your is this your first time visiting our city? Is this your first time visiting our city? Is this your first time visiting our city? It, I mean, in my opinion, repetition makes perfect. So repetition is very good practice method for beginners like me. So let me try one more time. Is this first time visiting our city? It is your first time. Is this your first time visiting our city? Is it your first time? Is this your first time? Is this your first time? Is this your first time visiting our city? Is this your first time visiting our city? Is this your first time to no, 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 apologies for my bad mistakes. Let me try one more time. Is this your first time visiting our city?
That sounded really good. The question flows naturally, and it's perfect for making your guest feel welcomed. I'll respond as the customer.
It's your turn. Keep going. It's your turn. Keep going. Take your time. Take your time.
Yep, you're doing.
Keep going. Take your time. I think you are having a lot, but anyway, let's keep going.
No worries at all. I'm ready to keep going. You're doing great so far. Go ahead with your next line whenever you're ready.
No, 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 no. I think it's your name. It's your line. It's your turn. You need to say yes. It is actually. It is actually.
I see. Got it. Yes, it is actually. Your turn again.
Okay, it's my turn as product manager. Welcome. Our city has a lot to offer. If you have some free time, I would be happy to recommend some place to visit. I would be happy. I would be happy to. I would be happy to recommend some place to visit. I would be happy to recommend some place to visit.
Great job. That sounded really natural, and your repetition is helping a lot. I'll continue as the customer. That sounds wonderful. I'd love to get some recommendations. You're doing well. Keep going as the project manager.
Okay. Have you had the chance to try any of our local cuisine yet? Let me say one more time. Have you had the chance to try any of our local cuisine yet?
Perfect. That's a great way to keep the conversation going. Not yet, but we're looking forward to it. Your turn again as the project manager.
Okay, I got it. In that case, there's a fantastic restaurant nearby that serves traditional dishes. I think you would enjoy it. I think you would enjoy it. Okay, let me try one time. In that case, in that case, there's a fantastic restaurant that serves traditional dishes. I think you would enjoy it.
That was great. Very smooth and welcoming. That sounds amazing. I'll definitely have to check it out. You're doing fantastic. Feel free to continue as the project manager.
Okay, I got it. It's my turn. It's my turn again. Okay. I hope the weather hasn't been too harsh for you. It's been unusually hot this week. It's been unusually hot. It's been unusually hot this week. It's been unusually hot this week. It's been, let me try one more time, a few more times. Let me try a few more times for my perfection, for my study, for my repetition.
You're doing an
Eh,
excellent job practicing. Repeating like this really helps with fluency. The sentence sounds great. It's been unusually hot this week, is natural and easy to understand. Now I'll continue as the customer. It's warmer than we're used to, but it's a nice change. Your turn again whenever you're ready.
Okay, glad to hear that. Glad, glad, glad to hear that. It's supposed to cool down later this week. 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 It's supposed to cool down later this week.
That was perfect. You're really getting the flow of it. Good to know. Hopefully, the weather stays pleasant for the rest of our visit. You're doing great. Keep going.
Okay, let's keep going. It's my turn. I read about your company's recent initiative on sustainable technology. It's impressive. I think in my opinion, it's impressive. It's impressive. Let me try one more time. Let me try this line one more time. I read about your company's recent initiative on sustainable technology. Sustainable technology. It's impressive.
That was really well done. Your pronunciation of sustainable technology sounded clear and natural. Now I'll respond as the customer. Thank you. Sustainability is a key focus area for us. Your turn again as the project manager. Keep going strong.
Okay, it's my turn again. We share that commitment. We share that commitment. Maybe, maybe we can collaborate on green technology in the future. We share that. We share the comment. We share the comment. Maybe we can collaborate on green technology in the future. GPT, listen carefully. I'm just wondering, what's this line mean? We share that commitment. Why project manager say like this? We share that commitment in this context. Do you have any idea about that?
Good question. When the project manager says, we share that commitment, it means that both your company and the customer's company have the same focus or dedication to sustainability, in this case, green technology. So you're saying that your company is also committed to sustainable practices, and that's something you have in common. It's a way of aligning your company's values with the customer's values, making it easier to suggest a future collaboration on green technology. Does that help?
Would you mind saying honestly, would you mind saying that one more time, please? Because I think I can understand 80% of your speaking. So let me listen one more time. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. Let me explain it again, more simply. When the project manager says, we share that commitment, it means both companies care about the same thing, sustainability. It's like saying, our company also focuses on sustainability, just like yours. This shows that you have something in common, and it makes it easier to suggest working together on green technology. Does that explanation help more?
Oh, honestly speaking, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about your explanation. Okay, anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. It's my turn again. Are you a sports fan? Are you a sports fan by any chance? Are you a sports fan by any chance? Are you a sports fan by any chance? What does that mean? By any chance? Why project manager ask like this? By any chance? Using the phrase by any chance, what does it mean?
Great question. The phrase by any chance is used to make a question sound a bit softer and more polite. It adds a casual or friendly tone. When the project manager says, are you a sports fan by any chance? It means they are asking in a relaxed way, almost like they are curious but not expecting a specific answer. It's a polite way to find out if the person likes sports. Does that make more sense now?
I think I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. So
Glad to hear that. It
it
seems you're getting a clearer understanding. You're doing great, ready for your next line as the project manager.
so you mean by any chance, I mean very polite way to to uh, uh, ask someone uh, something to know. Uh, do I make my speaking? So I say one more time.
Yes, exactly. By any chance is a very polite and friendly way to ask someone something, especially if you're not sure about their answer. It makes the question sound less direct. For example, are you a sports fan by any chance? Is softer and more polite than just, are you a sports fan? You're definitely getting it. Ready to keep going?
So you mean I can ask using by any chance if I want to ask politely, and if maybe if I can expect any good answer for that question. Do I make myself clear? GPT, are you with me? Are you there? Please come back to me.
Yes, you can use by any chance when you're asking politely, especially if you're not sure what the answer will be. It's like you're curious, but you don't expect anything specific. For example, if you don't know whether someone likes sports, you can ask, are you a sports fan by any chance? It's a gentle way to ask without putting pressure on the other person. And yes, I'm definitely with you. You're understanding it well. Want to continue with the role play?
Okay, let me try. Okay. Thank you for your kind explanation for this page, for this phrase. Okay, let me try one more time. Are you a sports fan by any chance? Are you a sports fan by any chance? Are you a sports fan by any chance?
That was excellent. Your use of the phrase sounded really natural and smooth. Now, I'll continue as the customer. I do enjoy watching football occasionally. You're doing great. Keep going when you're ready.
Okay, same here. I think you are doing great. Okay. Let me try the next line. Our local team is playing tomorrow night. Our local team is playing tomorrow night. If you are interested, I would be happy to arrange tickets for you. If you are interested, I would be happy to arrange tickets for you. I would be happy to arrange. I would be happy to arrange tickets for you. I would be happy to arrange tickets for you. Let me try the whole paragraph one more time. Our local team is playing tomorrow night. Our local team playing tomorrow night. Our local team is playing tomorrow night. If you are interested, if I would be happy to arrange tickets for you.
That was really well done. Your repetition is helping you sound more and more fluent each time. I'll respond as the customer. That sounds great. I'd love to go if it works with my schedule. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep it up.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? I don't understand. I just don't listen one time.
Of course, here's the whole customer response for you to listen to. That sounds great. I'd love to go if it works with my schedule. Hope that helps. Let me know if you'd like to hear it again.
Okay. Let me try the next line. Thank you for your kind responses as a customer. Okay, let me try the next line. The automotive industry is evolving rapidly with the new technology advancement. The advanced industry is evolving rapidly with all the new technology advancement. The automotive industry is evolving evolving rapidly with all the new technology advancements. In my opinion, evolving is a little bit difficult word to use in real life situation. Do you understand? Or do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand what you're saying. The word evolving can feel a bit formal or advanced, especially in everyday conversation. You could use simpler words like changing or developing if that feels more natural for you. For example, you could say, the automotive industry is changing quickly with all the new technology. This keeps the meaning but feels a bit easier to say in real life. Does that help?
Yes, I prefer change quickly for me because change quickly is very easy, but I think it conveys the same meaning and same meaning with low energy to make them understand. Okay. Let me try one more time with your recommendation.
Exact
Let me
change
try.
quickly is
Let me
simple,
try. Oh my
but
God!
it still
Don't
gets the
interrupt
message
my
across. It
speaking.
may
Hey,
feel
come
like it
on.
has less intensity, but it works perfectly in everyday conversations when you want to keep things clear and straightforward. If you want to add a bit more energy while still keeping it simple, you could also say something like moving fast or developing fast. It's all about what feels comfortable for you. Want to keep practicing with your next line?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I didn't say anything. You interrupted my speaking. Okay. Anyway, let me say one more time. With your recommendation, the automotive industry is changing quickly with all the new technology advancements. Let me try one more time. The automotive industry is changing quickly with all the new technology advancements. How about this? How about this version with your recommendation?
That version sounds great. It's clear, easy to say, and still expresses the same idea. The automotive industry is changing quickly with all the new technology advancements. Flows really well. You nailed it. Would you like to continue with the conversation?
Yes. Please keep your role with the role of customer. It's your turn. Please keep going.
Got it. I'll continue as the customer. Absolutely. Keeping up with innovation is both exciting and challenging. Your turn again as the project manager.
Okay. It's my turn. Indeed, indeed. We are particularly interested in how AI is enhancing vehicle safety features. Let me try one time. Indeed, we are particularly interested. We are particularly interested. We are particularly interested in how AI is enhancing vehicle safety features.
That was excellent. Your pronunciation and flow are really smooth. Now, I'll respond as the customer. Yes, AI has been a game changer in safety. We've been focusing on integrating more advanced AI driven systems in our latest models. You're doing great. Ready for the next line when you are.
I couldn't agree more. AI can be a game changer for the to enhancing vehicle safety features. I couldn't agree more.
That was perfect. I couldn't agree more, is a great way to strongly support what the other person is saying. It'll be interesting to see how these technologies evolve in the coming years. You're doing an amazing job. Keep it up. Ready for your next line?
Okay, it's my turn. I'm really happy to take my role of product manager. Okay, would you like to grab a coffee or tea before we start the meeting? Would you like to grab a coffee or tea before we start the meeting? Would you like to grab a coffee or tea before we start the meeting? I say one more time. Would you like to grab a coffee or tea before we start the meeting?
That was great. Offering coffee or tea is a nice, polite way to ease into a meeting. A cup of tea would be nice. Thank you. You're doing awesome. Ready for your next line?
Okay, great. Once you are ready, we can head to the conference room and begin our conference. Great. Once you are ready, great. Once you are ready, great. Once we are ready, we can head to the conference room and begin.
That was perfect. Very smooth and professional. Sounds good. I'm ready whenever you are. You're really getting into the flow of it. Keep going strong.
Okay. In my opinion, I think head to is very important word in this context because that word shows the meaning and willingness of the speakers. So well noted. I think I need to use the head to in my real life situation because I can express my willingness and I can express my thoughts to others with that kind of a word. Had to. So let me try one time. Great. Once we're ready, we can head to the conference room and begin.
You're absolutely right. The word head in this context is a great choice because it naturally expresses the action of moving towards a place, like the conference room, and it shows your readiness and willingness. It's a very practical word to use in real life situations. Your sentence was perfect. Once we're ready, we can head to the conference room and begin. It sounds smooth and professional. You're doing really well. Want to keep going?
Okay, let's keep going. It's my turn again. I understand that you're downtown. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me try one more time. Apologies. I'm sorry for my mistakes. I understand that your hometown is famous for its cultural festivals. I understand. Let me try one time. I understand that your hometown is famous for its cultural festivals. I understand that your hometown is famous for your cultural festival. Its cultural festival. Your hometown is famous for its cultural festival.
You're doing great. No worries at all. Your sentence is clear and smooth. I understand that your hometown is famous for its cultural festivals. It flows really well. Now, I'll respond as the customer. Yes, that's right. The annual festival attracts visitors from all over the world. You're doing fantastic. Ready for your next line?
Okay, I got it, I got it. It sounds fascinating. It sounds fascinating. I would love to attend someday. It sounds fascinating. I would love to attend someday. I would like to attend someday. I'd like to attend someday is very simple but very useful sentence to use in my real life situation. I want to keep this sentence in my mouth muscle. So repetition makes to help keep this kind of sentence in my mouth muscle. So let me try one time. It sounds fascinating. I would like to attend someday. I would like to. I would love to. I would love to attend. I would love to attend someday. I would love to attend someday. I would love to attend someday.
You're absolutely right. Repeating phrases like, I would love to attend someday, is a great way to build muscle memory in speaking, making it feel natural over time. Your practice is paying off. You're sounding more and more fluent. Your sentence, it sounds fascinating. I would love to attend someday is perfect. It's simple, but very effective for showing interest. You're doing an amazing job. Ready for the next part when you are.
Okay. Let's keep moving. If there's anything you need, if there's anything you need during your stay, please don't hesitate to let us know. If there's anything you need during your stay, please don't hesitate to let us know. Please don't hesitate. Please don't hesitate to let us know. 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 If there's anything you need to, if there's if there's anything you need during your stay, if there's anything you need to, if there's anything you need during your stay, please don't hesitate to let us know.
That was perfect. Please don't hesitate to let us know, is a very polite and professional way to offer help. Now I'll respond as the customer. Thank you for your hospitality. You're really mastering these phrases. Keep going when you're ready.
Okay. It's our pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's our pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's our pleasure. We want to make your visit as productive and enjoyable as possible. It's our pleasure. I mean, it's my pleasure. We want to make your visit as productive and enjoyable as possible. As productive as productive and enjoyable as possible. We want to make your visit as productive and enjoyable as possible. So I think product manager might say like the using productive and enjoyable because this widget is all about the not only about the business meeting, but also about the traveling. So product manager might say, it's our pleasure. We want to make your visit as productive and enjoyable as possible. Productive means for the business trip, and enjoyable is for the travel. Am I right?
You're spot on. The phrase productive and enjoyable is used because the project manager wants to show that they care about both aspects of the visit: productive for the work and business goals, and enjoyable for the guest's personal experience during the trip. It's a polite way of balancing business and hospitality. Your sentence is perfect. It's our pleasure. We want to make your visit as productive and enjoyable as possible. You're absolutely right in your interpretation. Ready to keep going?
Of course. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's move on to the next step. We already go through our, I mean, my customized sample sentence agenda. It's for ice breaking agenda. It's for ice breaking agenda. Let's move on to the next part.
Great job completing the ice-breaking agenda. You really nailed it. Now that we're moving on, do you want to practice a different section from your customized files, like
Yes.
project management or maybe job interview practice? Let me know which part you'd like to dive into next.
Today, from now on, I would like to take the file of PM Project Manager sample conversation for APQP meeting because we didn't finish that file yesterday. So I'd like to take that conversation for APQP meeting in from the middle of the file. Do I make myself clear? Do you understand? We didn't finish this file yesterday.
Yes, I understand. You want to continue practicing from the PM Project Manager conversation file, specifically for the APQP meeting. We didn't finish it last time, so we'll pick up from the middle. Let's dive into it. Would you like to continue with the same roles as before, where you're the project manager and I take the other roles?
Yes,
Let me
yes,
know where you'd like to start from in the conversation.
yes. How about start from title number 8, Logistics and Delivery Schedule. I'd like to take the role of PM and I'd like to take the rest of the role. Do I make myself clear? Do you understand?
Yes, you're clear. We'll start from logistics and delivery schedule, and you'll take the role of the project manager while I handle the other roles. Ready when you are. Go ahead and start as the project manager.
Okay, I go first. You go next. Logistics team. How are you planning for the distribution once production begins?
Got it. Antennas. We've coordinated with our shipping partners to secure transportation. However, there are potential delays at the port due to increased customs inspections. Your turn.
Okay, my turn. It's my turn. Is there a way to expedite the customs clearance process? Let me try, for my repetition, let me try one time. Is there a way to expedite the customs clearance process?
That was perfect. We're considering using a bonded warehouse and have applied for priority status, which should reduce clearance times. Your turn again.
Okay, I'll take, I would, I would love to take the role of rep manager. Keep me informed on this. Timely delivery is crucial to our customer. Timely delivery is crucial to our customer. How about using important for this last line? Timely delivery is important to our customer.
Both versions work well. Crucial adds more emphasis, suggesting it's very important and urgent, while important is a bit softer. If you want to sound more serious or urgent, use crucial. If you want to keep it simple, important is perfect. Your sentence could be, keep me informed on this. Timely delivery is important to our customer. It sounds natural either way, so it's up to your preference. Want to continue from here?
So you mean these two words have a little bit different nuance. Do I make myself clear? These two words have a little bit different nuance, and what's the difference? So you just explained what's the difference. The you just explained the difference between important and crucial. It these words have has these words have a little bit different nuance, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. The two words, important and crucial, have slightly different nuances. Important means something has value or significance, but it doesn't necessarily imply urgency. It's strong but not extreme. Crucial means something is extremely important, often urgent, and could affect the overall success or failure of something. So while important is serious, crucial takes it a step further, meaning it's critical or essential. Does that explanation help?
In my opinion, your explanation is very clear and concise. Okay, well noted. I will. I think it's better. I prefer crucial in this point for this context. Okay, let me try one time. Keep me informed on this. Timely delivery is crucial to our customer.
That was excellent. Using crucial here definitely adds a stronger sense of urgency, which fits perfectly in this context. Your sentence. Keep me informed on this. Timely delivery is crucial to our customers. Sounds very professional and effective. You're doing great. Ready to continue when you are.
Okay. Let's move on to the next part. Finance department. Finance team. Any concerns from a budgetary perspective that we need to address?
Great. I'll continue as the finance manager. Overall, we're within budget. However, the additional costs from the alternative lens supplier and faster curing adhesive may increase expenses slightly. Your turn as the project manager.
Okay. It's my turn. By how much are we exceeding the budget? By how much? By how much are we exceeding the budget? GPT, listen carefully. Why, in this context, why product manager use by the first of the line? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know why product manager use by in front of the sentence.
Good question. In this context, by is used to ask how much or to what extent something has changed or exceeded a certain limit. The phrase by how much is common when asking for the amount of difference. For example, by how much are we exceeding the budget? Means you're asking how much more you are spending compared to the original budget. It's a way of asking for a specific amount of excess. Does that make sense now?
I'm not sure about that. Please tell me one more time. Please explain it one more time.
Sure. Let me explain it again step by step. When you ask, by how much are we exceeding the budget? The word by helps focus on the difference or amount. You're not just asking if the budget is exceeded, you're asking how much beyond the limit. Think of it like this. By how much means you want to know the exact amount that goes over the original budget. So in this case, by is used because it's asking for the difference or change. It's similar to saying, how far past the budget are we? But by how much is more common and professional. Does that help make it clearer?
Okay, I got it. Well noted. I will check and review after our voice mode session is closed. In text form, I will review your suggestion, your explanation in text form later. Okay, let's keep going. Please act act like the role of finance manager. It's your turn.
Got it. Here's my line as the finager, approximately 2%, but we can offset this by optimizing other areas. Your turn as the project manager.
Okay, it's my turn. It's my turn. Let me try. Understood. Let's look for cost-saving opportunities elsewhere, but not at the expense of quality or delivery timeline. Let me try one time. Understood. Let's look for cost-saving opportunities
Perfect.
elsewhere,
That was a
but
very clear and professional response. Let me know if you'd like to keep going or switch to another section. You're doing great so far. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
do not interrupt my speaking one more time. Do not never interrupt my speaking one more time. Let me try one more time. Understood. Let's look for cost-saving opportunity elsewhere, but not at the expense of quality or delivery timeline.
Got it. Your sentence was perfect. Understood. Let's look for cost saving opportunities elsewhere, but not at the expense of quality or delivery timeline. Feel free to continue when you're ready.
Okay. I go first. You go next. It's about number 10, human resources. Product manager might say, HR, human resources. Are there any stepping issues? And are there any stepping issues that could affect our project? Are there any stepping issues that could affect our project?
Got it? Now I'll respond as the manager. We've had a few key team members request time off during critical phases. We're working to adjust schedules and, if necessary, bring in temporary staff. Your turn again as the project manager.
Before move on to the next line, I'd like to share with you my company story. We always have many stepping issues on our project. So I mean, my coworkers have very frustrating. Frust- uh, my coworkers always frustrate about that because our HR department have always stepping issues for our new camera project. So it's frustration. I mean, my coworkers disappointed about that.
I understand your frustration. When staffing issues keep happening, especially during critical phases of a project, it can cause a lot of delays and stress for the whole team. It sounds like this is a recurring problem for your company's projects, especially with something as important as a new camera project. It must be difficult for your coworkers to feel like progress is being slowed down because of HR challenges. Hopefully, there's a way to improve communication and planning to reduce these kinds of issues in the future. Do you want to discuss this more or continue with your role play?
Let me tell you something. The person in charge of human resources always struggling and messed up with pick up the new person for our project because they say we have staffing issues because our CEO like Scrooge. Many people
It sounds like your
told me that.
HR team is having a tough time finding the right people for your project, which must be frustrating for both you and your coworkers. If the HR department keeps struggling with staffing issues, it can really slow down the progress, especially when the CEO is involved and expectations are high. Maybe the CEO is putting a lot of pressure on HR to fill the positions quickly, but if it's not working well, it's understandable that everyone feels disappointed. Do you think there's a particular reason why HR keeps having these difficulties?
Yes, of course.
Is it a shortage of skilled people or maybe internal processes that need improvement? Would you like to keep talking about it or should we move on with the role play?
Absolutely. Certainly, we have that kind of staffing issues because of our CEO's thoughts, our CEO's strategy for stepping. Many people told me that our CEO looks like Scrooge. Have you ever heard Scrooge?
Yes, I know who Scrooge is. He's the main character from Charles Dickens' story, A Christmas Carol. Scrooge is known for being very stingy, especially with money, and not wanting to spend on things, even if it's important. It sounds like people are comparing your CEO to Scrooge because maybe he's being too strict or not willing to invest enough in hiring or resources for your projects. That must be challenging if the CEO's strategy is causing staffing issues because of cost cutting or other strict decisions. It can definitely make things harder for the HR department and the whole team. Does that comparison feel accurate to you?
That's exactly what I want to say. That's exactly what I want to say. Our you give me very I mean I'm amazed. I'm impressed when you talk about the Scrooge. I mean our CEO seems to us like a Scrooge. So he invests very low chance. He invests the project with the low cost. So the person in charge of HR, human resources, struggle with to pick up a new person for our new project because of the money, because of the salary for them.
I completely understand now. It sounds like the CEO's Scrooge like approach, trying to save money, makes it really hard for HR to hire the right people. When there's not enough budget for salaries, it's tough to attract qualified candidates. That must be frustrating for your team, especially when the project really needs good talent to move forward. When the CEO doesn't invest enough in the project, it puts everyone in a difficult position. HR, your coworkers, and the whole team. It's hard to make real progress if you don't have the right people on board. I can see why this would cause delays and stress for everyone involved. Would you like to talk more about this or continue with the role play?
I couldn't agree more. Our CEO always invests very low cost for new project. So our person in charge of human resources very difficult to hire new person for new project because we have a very low budget to hire them and don't don't have good reason to make them uh, work for our company.
I totally see how that would be a difficult situation. When the budget is low, it's hard to attract talented people, and without a strong offer or incentive, it's even tougher to convince them to join. This puts the HR team in a tight spot, and ultimately the whole project suffers because you can't get the right people on board. It sounds like there's a cycle of underinvestment from the CEO, which affects both the hiring process and the success of the projects. Without proper resources, it's tough to move forward smoothly. Do you think there's any way to approach this with the CEO to show the impact of these decisions on the project's success? Or would
Honestly,
you prefer to keep focusing on the role play for now?
honestly speaking, like you said, it's really hard to attract hard. It's really hard to attract high talented people hiring our company because we have no reason. I think we have no reason to make work to make high talented person to work in our company because our company's location is far from the city, the main city. I mean Seoul. So high high there is no attractive to hire them in our to our company. Do I make myself clear? So I want to our CEO. I mean, I'd like to love our CEO change his mind for our salary.
It sounds like you're in a really tough spot. If the company is far from the main city and doesn't offer competitive salaries or other benefits, it's definitely challenging to attract top talent. On top of that, the location itself might be a deal breaker for some, especially if they have more attractive options closer to home. I completely understand why you'd want the CEO to change his mind. If he could see the long term benefits of investing more in people, higher salaries, better incentives, it could make a big difference for the success of your projects and for the company overall. It's not just about saving money now, but about building something that lasts and grows stronger in the future. Do you think there's a way to present this to him? Maybe by showing how much better the projects would perform if you could attract top talent, or how the long term benefits of investing in people outweigh the short term savings.
I just want to listen the last line. You're asking for me. Please listen. Please tell me one more time. Your last line. You're asking for me.
Of course, here's the last line I asked. Do you think there's a way to present this to him? maybe by showing how much better the projects would perform if you could attract top talent, or how the long term benefits of investing in people outweigh the short term savings. Let me know if you'd like to discuss that more.
I am just a senior manager. I'm not an executive. I'm not a high rank executive. I'm not a high rank executive. So it's really hard to meet our CEO in person uh, on my side. So I honestly speaking, I have no solution to resolve this kind of issue. I always insist or uh, I always insist or recommend to my team leader, uh, our company should improve, should raise our salaries compared to our our competitive company, our competitive. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you're very clear. I understand that as a senior manager, it's hard for you to directly influence or meet with the CEO, especially since you're not in an executive position. It makes sense that you would recommend these changes to your team leader, hoping they can raise the issue at a higher level. It must be frustrating to know what could improve things, but not have the power to directly change it. It's also clear that you see the need to raise salaries and make the company more competitive to attract talent. You're doing your best within your role, but the bigger decisions are out of your hands. It sounds like you're in a tough situation, but you're doing everything you can to push for improvement. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about regarding this?
How can I express the situation? Our CEO really hard to change his mind, and he's very strict mind on his strategy. So how can I express that situation? How can I express this kind of person?
To describe your CEO's approach and mindset, you can use phrases like these. 1. Set in his ways. This means your CEO is very firm in his beliefs and not open to change. For example, you could say, our CEO is really set in his ways when it comes to budget strategy. 2. Stubborn. This
Stubborn.
describes someone who refuses to change their mind, even if it would benefit the company. For instance, he's quite stubborn about keeping costs low, even when it hurts the projects. 3. Reluctant to change. This means he's unwilling to adapt or consider new strategies. You could say our CEO is reluctant to change his approach, even though we've raised concerns. 4. Rigid mindset. This suggests that the CEO's thinking is inflexible and strict. For example, he has a very rigid mindset when it comes to investing in talent. These phrases all express the idea that your CEO is firm in his beliefs and not open to change, which is making it difficult for your team to move forward. Does one of these seem like a good fit for what you're trying to express?
I prefer number two. I think he is quite stubborn. He is quite stubborn person for our company's salary strategy.
That sounds like a good choice. Describing him as quite stubborn fits well if he's unwilling to change, even when it would benefit the company. You could say something like, our CEO is quite stubborn when it comes to the company's salary strategy, and it's really making it hard to attract new talent. This clearly expresses that his firm stance is causing challenges for your team. Would you like to practice using this in different sentences or continue with our role play?
Okay. Let's get back to our dialogue session again. It's your turn as HR manager. It's your turn.
Got it. Here's my line as the manager. Please ensure that any new or temporary staff receive proper training and that knowledge transfer is seamless. Your turn as the project manager.
No, 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 no. I think you would. I think I'd like to. I'd like you to start with the line. We've had a few key team members request time off during crucial phases. We are working to adjust the schedule and, if necessary, bring in temporary staff. It's, it's your line. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you're very clear. I'll start from that line as the manager. We've had a few key team members request time off during crucial phases. We're working to adjust schedules and, if necessary, bring in temporary staff. Your turn as the project manager.
Okay. It's my turn again. Please ensure that any new temporary staff receive proper training and that knowledge transfer is seamless.
That was perfect. You sounded clear and professional. Would you like to continue with the next part of the conversation?
It's your turn. It's your line. Please go over
Got it.
your line.
Continuing
Your
as?
line.
Absolutely. We'll coordinate with the training department to make sure everyone is up to speed. Your turn again as the project manager.
Okay. I would like to conclude. I would like to decide conclusion for our meeting. Thank you, everyone, for your thorough update, and proactive approach to resolving issues. To recap, our key action items are engineering to finalize the design changes and communicate them to manufacturing. Quality to resolve the measurement system variability and validate the new adhesive. Purchasing to secure the alternative lens material and coordinate with suppliers. Manufacturing to test the new adhesive process and adjust the production plans accordingly. Regulatory to ensure all cybersecurity measures meet the latest standards. Logistics to expedite customs clearance process. Our meeting is scheduled for next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Please ensure all action items are addressed by them. Remember, open communication is vital, so don't hesitate to reach out if challenges arise. Thanks again for your commitment. Let's keep the momentum going to deliver a successful project. What do you say? What do you say for this conclusion? Wrap up speaking of meeting. What do you say? Are you with me? I hope we are on the same page. I hope we are on the same page. Please come back to me. Oh my God, oh my God. Where are you? Please come back to me. Where are you, GPT? Please come back to me. What's your problem? Please keep up with me. Oh my God. GPT, are you with me? Please come back to me. Oh my God. What's your problem? What makes you busy? What keeps you busy? Huh? Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? Oh my God. Let's switch GPT's mode. Let's switch GPT. Hello, I'm back. I'm just back.
Welcome back, David. How's everything going? Ready to dive into more practice?
Yes, let's dive without further delay. Let's dive into my random keywords. Let's start. Let's get started. My my pre-talking time with the random keywords because I just finished my mimicking and repetition time. With another point of, in another voice mode session. I just switched your mode to advanced voice mode, but mm, I think there may be technical issues with you, so I can't start with the advanced voice mode in this session. Well, by the way, anyway, let's move on to the next session to have free talking time with the random keywords. It's my favorite time.
Great, David. I'm glad you're excited for the random keywords session. Let's get started. Here's your first keyword, adaptation. How would you use this word in a sentence?
Adaptation. You just give me adaptation. Yes. Okay. Let me tell you something. Adaptation. Adaptation is a very amazed word and very interesting word. I think it's very interesting word. You know, adaptation. I would like to adapt. I'd like to good adaptation when I bought something to use in my real life. I make them. I mean I need to make them good adaptation on my real life.
That's a good start, David. You're expressing the idea of adapting something to your life. You could refine it a little like this. In this video, I'm going to talk about adaptation. Adaptation is an amazing and interesting word. It means adjusting or changing something to fit better in a new situation. I want to adapt well and make sure that whatever I learn, I can apply it effectively in my real life. How does that sound? You've got the right idea, and this version helps clarify your meaning.
I prefer your version. You are my great conversation. Please tell me one more time. Please explain it one more time.
I'm glad you like that version, David. Let me break it down a bit more for you, piece by piece. Adaptation is an amazing and interesting word. Here we're introducing the word and expressing that it's worth paying attention to because of how useful it is. It means adjusting or changing something to fit better in a new situation. This is the key definition of adaptation. It helps clarify that adaptation is all about making something work well in a new or different context. I want to adapt well and make sure that whatever I learn, I can apply it effectively in my real life. Here, you're expressing a personal goal. You want to be able to use what you learn in a practical way. Um, this sentence shows that adaptation is an active process. You're adjusting and applying knowledge to fit into your real life situations. Would you like to practice saying this again together? It's a great way to reinforce the meaning and the pronunciation.
Very interesting. It's impressive, but in my opinion, adaptation is a little bit difficult word for beginners like me. So let's move on to the next keyword.
I understand, David. Some words can be a bit tricky, but it's great that you're pushing through. Let's move on to the next keyword, perspective. How would you like to use it?
Perspective. Yes. You know, I think I need positive mindset for my language learning journey and positive perspective on my YouTube platform recording because I want to keep improving my English communication skills. So if I have a positive perspective and good mindset for my language learning, for my practice method, someday I can be the fluent English speaker. I mean, I supposed to be fluent English speaker if I keep my consistency with good perspectives, with positive perspectives. And in my opinion, fluency means just conveying what I want to say to others, even if they feel awkward or unnatural with my Konglish pronunciation.
That's a great reflection, David. You're already thinking in a very productive and positive way. Here's a slightly refined version. I believe having a positive mindset is important for my language learning journey, and I need a positive perspective on my YouTube recordings. My goal is to keep improving my English communication skills. With a positive perspective and mindset, I'm confident that if I stay consistent with my practice, I will become a fluent English speaker. To me, fluency means being able to convey what I want to say, even if it sounds awkward or unnatural with my Konglish pronunciation. This version keeps your thoughts, but adds a bit more flow. How does it feel when you say it?
You are my great conversation partner. I couldn't agree more. You are my great conversation. I really appreciate your kind support and a little bit commitment for my speaking. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's move on to the next keyword. Is it okay? Is it okay with you? I'm really happy to have free talk time with you with the random keywords.
I'm happy to keep going, David. It's always great to see how much effort you're putting into your practice. Let's continue with the next keyword, collaboration. How would you like to approach that one?
Yes, yes, yes. That's a good word for random keyword. Collaboration. Collaboration means not only the relationship building, but also the communication between our communication with other person. Collaboration is very important if you want to make if you want to make high level of the result, high level of the product. I mean, high level or the documentation or the result. I mean, the product, high level of product. If you want to make high level of product, you need to have collaboration with your coworkers because one person has very small power, but many person has big power. So you need you need to collaborate with your coworkers to make your product is much much better. So make the most of it. Make the most of it. The collaboration is uh, collaboration is more than ever needed. If you want to make your company or your product is more competitive in your industry.
That's an excellent explanation, David. You've really captured the essence of collaboration. Let me fine tune it for you a bit. Collaboration isn't just about building relationships, it's also about effective communication with others. Collaboration is crucial if you want to achieve high quality results, whether it's a product or a project. To create a top level product, you need to collaborate with your coworkers because while one person's power is limited, a team working together has much greater strength. So it's essential to work together to improve the product. Collaboration is more important than ever if you want to make your company or product more competitive in the industry. This version focuses on structure while keeping your key points. What do you think? Would you like to try saying it again?
Okay, however, I'm just wondering, do you think OpenAI's programmers and engineers had collaborate with themselves to make you uh, you act like as human?
That's a thoughtful question, David. Yes, OpenAI's programmers and engineers worked collaboratively to develop and refine models like me. It required a lot of teamwork across different fields like machine learning, data science, language processing, and many others. Collaboration is essential because it helps combine different perspectives and expertise, making the final product, like this AI, more effective and well-rounded. Does this give you some insight into how collaboration works in large projects?
Do you have any suggestion for our company? How can we collaborate effectively each other? Sometimes I'm not sure about that.
That's a great question, David. Collaboration can indeed be tricky sometimes, but there are a few principles that can make it more effective within a company like yours. One, clear communication. Ensure that everyone understands the goals and expectations of the project. Regular updates and feedback can help prevent misunderstandings and keep everyone on the same page. Two, defined roles. When everyone knows their responsibilities, it helps avoid confusion. Clearly defining who does what can make the process smoother and prevent overlap or missed tasks. Three, open feedback channels. Encourage team members to give and receive feedback openly. Constructive feedback helps the team improve and solve problems together, rather than individuals working in silos. Four, leveraging strengths. Each team member brings unique skills to the table. Encourage collaboration, where people can contribute their strengths to complement one another. Five, fostering trust. Trust is the foundation of collaboration. Building a work environment where team members trust one another can help make collaboration more natural and productive. If your company implements or strengthens these practices, collaboration can become much more efficient. Does any of this resonate with your experiences at work?
Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Well noted. I will leave you and check and to try to remember, try to keep your speaking in my muscle muscle and in my mind next time in my mind after finishing our voice mode session. Okay, let's keep moving. Give me next keywords for our presentation time.
I'm glad you found it helpful, David. You're doing great by trying to keep these points in mind for later. Let's keep going then. Your next keyword is resilience. How would you like to approach that one?
Resilience, yes. Okay, I got it. You just gave me good cues uh, for our pre-talking time. Resilience means the last. Resilience means the adaptiveness to have welcomed. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't. No, 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 no. I say one more time. Resilience means the comfort, comfort adaptation. Am I right?
You're definitely on the right track, David. Resilience is all about adapting and bouncing back from challenges. Here's a refined way to think about it. Resilience means the ability to recover, or act quickly, especially after facing difficulties. It's about staying strong and flexible in tough situations and finding comfort in adapting to changes. Does this help clarify the meaning a bit more?
Yes.
Would you like to give it another try with this explanation in mind?
You are great. You are really good at languages. You seems to me like a big, very big data, big vocabulary book. Yes, I couldn't agree more. You just give me good explanation for resilience. It means the uh, uh, it means the uh, recover the uh, injury, recover the injuries or some tiring moment. Am I right?
Exactly, David. You got it. Resilience is about recovering from tough moments, whether it's physical injuries, mental stress, or even challenges at work. It's the strength to keep going and adapt no matter the difficulty. You're really nailing the concept. Would you like to move on to the next keyword?
Yes, that's usually what I want to say. Recovering from the tough moments, recovering from the injuries, recovering from the tough moments. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You've expressed it perfectly, David. Recovery from tough moments is the essence of resilience. Let's continue with the next keyword, efficiency. How do you feel about this one?
Efficiency, yes, that's the one of the good keyword for our curriculum time. Efficiency, I want to make it this time efficient. I want to make it, I want to, I, I just focus on the, from these days, I just focus on the just the keyword because keyword helps me to speak free, to speak without fear and worries when I need to speak in English in sudden communication trouble. So the focusing on just keyword is very e- efficient way to go over my language learning journey, to go through with my language learning journey. Am I right?
You have reached the message cap for
Oh my God.
GPT-4. Please try again later.
Oh my God. Okay, okay. It's time to work.
You
Please.
have reached the message cap for GPT-4.
Oh my God.
Please try again later.
Okay. Bye for now. Bye for now. See you next time. Bye for now. See you next time.